The state of California holds a unique position in the United States of America. California has wide access to the Pacific Ocean, unparalleled agricultural capacity, a population which is large, educated, and politically engaged, a well-developed internal economy, and good relations with foreign states. The state of California regularly acts in unambiguous and flagrant opposition to the federal government, forging its own path to pursue the best interests of the state and its people. These traits altogether make California the most fertile seedbed for socialism in the United States of America. California's geography and infrastructure allows ready access to the Pacific, permitting the state of California to collaborate economically with any country on the planet. The ocean itself provides food, and thanks to recent projects by the state, will soon provide electrical power with offshore wind turbines. Our shores provide food and luxuries, and recreation to Californians and visitors from around the world. The state of California, should it prove necessary, is capable of asserting naval dominance over the Pacific, being host to the most powerful naval bases and infrastructure on the planet. The agricultural industry of California is unrivaled. Within the United States, California is the single greatest producer and exporter of food. Globally, California outproduces most countries on the planet. Within the United States, California is the sole commercial producer of almonds, artichokes, celery, figs, garlic, grapes and raisins, kiwi fruit, honeydew, nectarines, olives, clingstone peaches, pistachios, plums, sweet rice, white clover, and walnuts. There are over 50 additional crops for which California is the top producer in the United States. This can be attributed both to climate and soil, and to intelligent management by the state of California, preventing overfarming while developing infrastructure to facilitate extensive agriculture in a normally dry climate. Californians have ready access to the greatest education on the planet. For decades, the state has invested in and managed the development of a world-renowned education system. The population has benefited greatly from this education, having greater access to higher skilled and higher paying jobs. This education of the general population has contributed to a politically engaged voter base, which has the necessary knowledge to make informed votes on their representatives and on ballot initiatives. This synergizes with our open primary system, approximating a runoff election, where the top two candidates for a given position, regardless of party or affiliation, compete in the general election. The state of California regularly defies federal rules and regulations, be it the subtle but technically legal manipulation of welfare requirements to maximize the number of people receiving aid, or the outright confrontational refusal to cooperate with federal immigration enforcement. The most extreme cases thus far, which are not in the realm of rumor, are the instances of California state agents escorting armored bank cars, transporting California-sanctioned marijuana profits and taxes, staging armed standoffs against federal agents attempting to seize these federally illegal profits. California has also undermined attempts by Republican states to criminalize receiving abortion-related health care and stands as a sanctuary state for trans Americans seeking treatment. In addition to all of the above, the general population of California, particularly the educated, holds sympathies to socialist ideals. The state itself shows sympathy to socialist ideals, the chief examples of this including moving towards establishing councils of elected workers and establishing state-level manufacturing of medicine. In the 1800s, it was predicted that Germany was the country most able to transition to a socialist economy. Germany held a powerful position in the European subcontinent, with a developed industrial economy, rising democratic fervor within the urban centers, and an educated population who held socialist sympathies. While I am far from an orthodox Marxist, I believe that these requirements must be met for a successful socialist state, and that these requirements are met within California. Out of any region in the North American continent, California is the most fertile seedbed for socialist economics.